Hello and welcome to National Biomechanics Day from the Motion Science Institute at UNC Chapel Hill. We are excited to bring this event to you this year in a virtual format. We have a series of 5 short videos, starting with this one, which will serve as an introduction. In video 2, you'll get to meet Molly, who is a UNC soccer player, and in the remaining 3 videos, we will tell you about different technology we use in our lab, which Molly will demonstrate. While we have lots of fancy equipment in our labs, we also try to use solutions that allow us to get outside of the lab and measure things in the real world. With this in mind, we selected 3 real-world solutions to show you: instrumented insoles that go into your shoes, motion capture using an Xbox camera, and virtual reality. Several members of our lab group study ACL injuries. The ACL is a ligament in your knee, and when it's torn, you often have surgery to reconstruct it. After that, it typically takes around 9 to 12 months to get back to sport again. Unfortunately, not everyone is able to get back to sport, and after you've had one ACL injury, you're also more likely to have another. Additionally, you're more likely to have other problems with your knee down the road, such as osteoarthritis. We focus research efforts on how to prevent these injuries from occurring and how to help you get back to life and minimize long-term effects. We are very excited to partner with Molly Baker for National Biomechanics Day. As I mentioned, Molly is a UNC soccer player. Molly tore her ACL in January of 2020, and she fully returned to sport about a year later. In video 2, you'll get to hear Molly talk about her background in soccer and what it was like to tear her ACL and go through rehabilitation. After hearing from Molly, you'll watch as she demonstrates using the technology in the other videos. In video 3, you'll hear from Caroline as you watch Molly. Caroline is an athletic trainer and she has her PhD. She is a postdoctoral research associate here at UNC. Caroline loved playing soccer and basketball in high school, and she became an athletic trainer to support athletes as a healthcare provider. She became passionate about research, and now she studies biomechanics in athletes after knee injuries. Her video will describe how the load sole, a shoe insole, can be used to measure force during walking. In video 4, you'll hear from me again. I'm Courtney, and I'm a sports physical therapist. I'm currently a PhD student at UNC. I was a gymnast growing up, and tearing my ACL my first year of college is what sparked my interest in this field. I'm going to talk about using the Microsoft Kinect camera, which is the same camera used by the Xbox, to assess how people land from a jump. In video 5, you'll hear from the other Courtney in our lab. Courtney is an athletic trainer and has her PhD. Like Caroline, she's a postdoctoral research associate here. She works in a Star Heel Performance Lab. She was a high school and college athlete, and similar to me, she became interested in sports medicine after she sustained an ACL injury as well. She's going to talk about using virtual reality to assess how people move on field. We are very excited for you to check out our videos and want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please leave us any comments below and let us know if you'd like to schedule a Zoom call to chat with us.